new.
Okay, so first up, a cable.
Actually, this is a double cable set. We used to sell these individually, but I just wanted to have them in a pack. So these are two JST SM type cables. They are free hanging cables. These are great for EL wire, for power, for data, whatever. They show up on NeoPixel strips sometimes. They show up in EL wire for sure. And what's nice about these is they snap lock together and they're free hanging. So they don't connect on a PCB, they connect to each other. Can you show the...
I'll show
yeah. So this is the sockets type, and then there's also the plug type. You get one of each. They plug into each other. You get two for the price of one. What we used to sell one for like 75 cents, and now you get both for 75 cents. It just, you get more, and it's easier for us to keep track of stock because we only have to log one of them. So better for everybody.
Okay.
And also, if you're not sure which one you want because you don't know what connector you need to get, you get one of each. So it's wonderful.
Okay.
I love it. I actually really love these inline connectors.
Next up.
This is a special AV cable. It took me like 2 years to find this cable. So this is the correct AV cable for a Raspberry Pi 2 or B+ or A+. So the Raspberry Pi now has a 3.5 millimeter tip ring sleeved connector. And if you plug in headphones, it just shows up as like headphones. You just get like left and right audio. But there's an extra connector with video on it. And the video is on the opposite pin of what most AV cables uses, so it would never work. And so we had to find a company that would make a cable where it went video, ground, left, right, not ground, video, left, right. Anyway, the whole point is that if you plug this into a Raspberry Pi B+, A+, or Pi 2, you will actually get left and right audio as well as video on the yellow cable the way it's intended to work. And handy if you want to get composite video and audio out of a Pi.
Okay. All right. Good stuff. All right. This is neat.
This is very cute and very small. It is just so cute and so small. This is a micro on-the-go adapter, and I'll show this off because it's just so funny.
We have an action shot, but
we have an action shot, but I'll show how this works because it's a little,
all right.
It's a little
For
fun.
the overhead.
Yes. So this is the adapter, and the adapter is extremely small and thin. And normally when you have an on-the-go adapter, it plugs in and then there's like a cable and then like the thing that you want to plug in. But this is so small that what you actually do is it has these contacts here that spring contact against the USB contacts, USB-A contacts in here. So you actually like shove this into the USB-A connector like so that the contacts point in. And it's a press fit, but it will fit. Hold on. Hold on, I have to get this like lined up perfectly. Oh man, it was working. No.
What are you trying to do?
I'm trying to press fit this in, and I had it working, and then I can't press fit it. Maybe I'll do the opposite. I'll plug this into USB, and then I'll use this as leverage because it's a little slim.
Yeah, so it fits exactly a device.
Yeah, there you go. So that's the way to do it. You plug it into
Wow.
the micro B, and then it plugs right in. It's kind of hard to hold on to it to fit it in otherwise. But you plug it in, and then now it's basically turned something that's a USB-A connector into a micro B connector. So handy for on-the-go stuff if you have like an on-the-go hub, or you want to like plug in something into your Pi Zero or a tablet, and you want to use a micro B connector. So this is very cute and simple and small.
All right.
Very small.
Next up, we have
this box.
A box.
This is a great box. I'm really into storage techniques and technologies. So this is a really nice storage box. We have a similar one that we're using for the Parts Pal. This one, it's just the right box. It's the right size, there's the right storage, there's little compartments. The compartments are molded in so they don't fall out. I use these all the time, so I can show on the overhead what I like about this one. So what I like about it is it's got a latch. It's got a sliding latch. So, you can lock it and it doesn't come undone. And then you can open it and you get all your things, and it's like lovely, and it's just the right size for a lot of small electronics. And it's not a big box, but I kind of like that because I can like have one for each project, and I have all the components and compartments and PCBs and any strips of SMT components and such on the side. So this is my nice little box. I like these, and so I got these for me, and then I was like, oh, I'll put them in the store as well.
Okay. All right.
It's a lovely box.
Next up, we got a book. Book.
Yes, this is a book. I remember we heard about this book like 2 years ago,
Yeah.
because when this book first came out, they were like, this is by Don Coleman is one of the authors.
It's from Make.
And it's from Make, and I can't remember off the top of my head the other two authors. It'll come to me in a second. But Sandeep something, can't remember, who does stuff with Arduino now. And what's neat about this book is that it uses the Adafruit stuff as demos. Even the front cover has a NeoPixel ring, an Arduino, and our NRF 8001 breakout. So it basically, it's a more demonstrative Bluetooth book. We also have K-Town's book, which is from O'Reilly, which is a sister imprint. And that one, the Bluetooth book that K-Town worked on is much more like descriptive, prescriptive. Like it tells you like the deep underlying technology behind Bluetooth Low Energy. This book is more descriptive. You actually get to build the projects. Like as you're learning about GAT and GAP and packet timing and beacon mode, you actually get to build the project. So we'll have a project pack for this soon, but because most of the stuff that you would use to build projects is in the Adafruit shop, which is kind of sweet. But like you can make a Bluetooth controlled lock, so you can start your Kickstarter. You can make an LED ring that changes colors. It talks a little bit about how to write your own apps as well. So I like this. This is a good pair book for the other one. I think they both have what they cover, the strength they have. This one, the other one is a lot more technical. This one is a lot more hands-on.
Okay. All right, and we have another board.
Woo! This is the Arduino 101. This is the Curie-based Intel-made Arduino. This is kind of interesting. It's a full processor on the board, and it has these level shifters on it, but it can act like an Arduino. And it's got Bluetooth, and it's got Wi-Fi, and it's really new. So I want to warn people, it's really, really new. I don't know if our libraries work with it. I just got one. But it's kind of fascinating, and the price is really good. Like you get a lot. Like instead of having to get an Arduino and then Wi-Fi and then Bluetooth, and then you have a lot of RAM and flash, this is an all-in-one processor. And it's kind of interesting to see how Arduino is branching out into higher tech boards instead of just like, okay, Atmel chips. Now they're doing stuff with Intel, with the Curie, and they did the Galileo, and they did the Edison. So, yeah, interesting.
Yep.
Interesting. So I will hear more about this, and we'll give you more updates. We just got these in. Pick one up and let us know. I think most of our libraries and shields should work because we use wire and SPI as much as possible, but kind of cool, kind of funky. Intel inside.
More boards. Here we go. Next up.
Okay, it looks kind of similar, but this is a different Arduino-shaped board chip. This is the Yun Cloud, and this is the Seeeduino Cloud, and this is a Arduino Yun compatible. We're not going to be carrying the Arduino Yun anymore for extremely detailed reasons.
I'll just say real quick. No, I may as well, because people are going to ask. So there's a trademark fight internationally with Arduino.cc, which is the trademark holder, and Arduino.org, which is something else that isn't Arduino. And so the Arduino Yun is made by .org, not .cc.
Yeah, and it's not even.
And so we are selling it because .cc is the.
And by the way, I did ask Arduino.org to change the name of it, and I said I would sell it if you change the name, and they refused to. I said if you can't use this trademarked word. Yeah. It's not legal for you to do so in America. So please change the name, and I'll carry it.
Yeah, we did at Maker Faire talk to the CEO of the .org attempt to own the Arduino name. And we said, why don't you just have another line that doesn't have any of the trademark issues, and
because the Yun's a great design,
and
I
we'll
love
purchase those right away. Yeah. Uninterested. So, anyways, we have the Seed Cloud.
Anyhow, so Seed has a compatible board that can do many of the things. I think it's chip and pin compatible. It looks a little bit different, but otherwise, all the Yun projects that you might want to do, you can use with this board. The module's just a little bit bigger, and so the chip's on the other side. But for all intents and purposes, it's pretty much the same function. It's got the Linux computer. It's an AR9331 Wi-Fi, open WRT type thing underneath the CAN, and then there's a bridge software that goes between the Wi-Fi module and the Atmega 32U4 on the bottom. That allows you to basically get all the benefits of the real-time pin twiddling, analog digital reading of an Arduino Leonardo, which is awesome because you know and love it, and you can do PWMs and servo control, and you can talk to the bridge mode and have it like grab web pages, or like submit XML files, or like parse a JSON file, like all the stuff that you can't do with 2K of RAM. So you get a little bit of each. So this is a nice alternative.
Works with I/O.
It works with for you. If you want to do stuff with Yun, but you want to not support a company that is using a trademark illegally, this is a really good option.
Yeah. Welcome to modern maker electronics, folks.
Look,
this is what we wake up to. It's just like, okay, there's a fight. How do we move things around, and how do we continue to get products to makers and not have a bunch of baggage? Anyways.
It's interesting. See's actually manufacturing the Genuinos.
Seed is making the Genuino. So
they'll probably, I wouldn't be surprised if they turned out they made a Genuino Yun eventually.
Yeah,
anyway, so can we just go to the next photo? So that, oh, sorry,
Oh, you want to go to the...
Yeah, I just want to show, so that the top, that metal tin that contains the AR9331, and there's the antenna that comes off of it, and then there's Ethernet, micro USB for programming, and USB host, and then can you click on the bottom? And then on the bottom is the rest of the chips, including the Atmega 32U4. And the nice thing is you can see the connectors are in line with the PCB, so they're short, so you can stack shields on top. It's kind of nice.
Okay. All right. Next up, soldering iron.
Not just any soldering iron. This is the Hakko portable soldering iron. This is a really nice soldering iron. If you need a portable iron, you don't want to, maybe you don't need the space or the size or the complexity of the larger Hakko, the FX888. This is a great alternative. These are powerful, use official Hakko tips. There's a temperature adjust. Maybe I'll show that really fast on the overhead, because I'm not going to turn it on because I don't want to burn myself, but there's a calibration point. You can, I'm not strong enough, but if you have,
what do you want to do?
Can you open that?
Is it a twist?
Yeah, it's to twist off.
I think this is
You need pliers.
This is on from a machine.
Yeah.
So you need pliers.
Yeah, don't hurt yourself.
Yeah, you need pliers.
Okay. So when you grab pliers, and you can open this, and then you can replace the tip with an official Hakko tip. So you can get the full range of tips that are available for Hakko. This comes with a nice conical one. And then you can adjust the temperature with this little knob. So that's kind of nice. You get all the benefits of temperature adjustment without needing to have like a full base. And then it's got a nice grounded molded plug. A great addition for your workshop. 120 volt, 74 watt, super powerful. Zoom.
Yeah. All right.
Nice.
Next
FX600.
So we have, do you want to do the rings or the tags first?
Let's do the tags first.
Okay, we have little tiny RFID tags. These are cute.
So it's hard to tell how small this is, but it's really small.
Could they fit in a ring?
It could fit in a ring. So this is actually what I went to grab first, because we were doing the projects with the RFID nail polish, and I was trying to find NFC tags that you could use that with. So let me find one of these. They're so small. Okay, so here it is. So can we go to the overhead, because it's just so small. It's just so small. So this is the tag. Can you zoom in? Because it's so small. It's so small. Hi. Hello. Teeny. Thank you. Zoom. So this is the tag. So it's flexible, which is kind of neat. There's a flex PCB and a little chip on it. And this is the little antenna. So this is a full NTAG 203, so it has 150 bytes of memory that you can store in it. So it's used for basically store a URL or a tag or identifier or an email or whatever. You can have actions associated with it. It's part of the ultralight family from MyFair, so it's like it's very secure. It has it's like an 8-byte user ID, and it works with all tablets. This is the update to the MyFair Classic. So this is supported by all devices. Like the MyFair Classic, the newer tablets don't support, but this is supported by all of them. So you don't have to worry about future proofing with this. And yeah, it's really small. Like you could like turn it into like a little nail polished thing, or you could embed it into a ring or into jewelry, which we'll show shortly. But I just thought these were super cute, and like, yeah, for a couple bucks, you can basically embed this in anything you want and have an RFID NFC tag.
Okay.
I'll put this away so I don't lose it.
Oh, and speaking of, we have it in ring sizes.
Yeah, we also have rings.
Yeah.
So these are basically rings that have that tag in them, and then there's a little jewel, and the jewel just shows you where the NFC tag antenna is, because if you flip it around, it won't work because your hand would be in the way. I mean, it might work, but it won't work as well. And I have a quick little demo for this.
Okay.
Okay. So can we go to the overhead? And you can zoom out. You don't need to have as much zoom in because this is bigger. So I have a tablet, and I've already programmed this ring to have a URL in it. So the ring, I'll show you how you can program it in. But when you hold this up to the back of your tablet, hold on. It will, oh, sorry, I don't have Wi-Fi. But if I forgot to set up the Wi-Fi, it will take you to the URL encoded on it. I'll just show you how to do that, and then maybe I'll fix that bug. Hold on.
Do you want me to go to the
now, yeah, I'll do that in a second, but I want to show the NFC tools, because this is how you write it. So again, when you touch this to the back, it will, you can read and write the tags. So you can write, so right now there's a URL, but you can edit the URL to be whatever you like. You can also add records, you can add commands, you can have it like unlock your phone, you can have it, you know, go to a web page or go to your email or send it. You basically can program it. There's like all sorts of things that you can program your tablet to do. Let me quickly go to settings and remember that I should change the Wi-Fi. So what do I want to be on?
Yeah.
This one?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then the password's the same as always. For that particular thing.
Yeah. Okay.
You should be connected now.
Hold on. This is Google Starbucks. What am I connected to? Wait, hold on.
It's a trap.
It's a trap. Sorry. 1 second. Connect. Okay. I'm connected now. So now, if I go home, and again, I touch this ring to the back, now it takes me to Adafruit. So these are the kind of the commands that you can do. I mean, I have a tablet. You can do this with your phone, of course. You can do it with our, yeah, that's the largest size.
Yeah,
we have
really
a whole
cool.
bunch of sizes. This is the smallest size. So I'll also show that there's a range of sizes. You have from small, and I didn't want to put the ring size in because I don't trust it, so I put in the millimeter size instead. So you can pick whatever millimeter size you want to fit you. And these are like, you know, they're black, they're pretty simple, but if you want to do anything automated where, like, you know, you touch a door and it unlocks because they have an NFC reader, these rings all work with our NFC shields and breakouts, and works with all tablets and stuff too. This is all used NTAG 213. Okay. The rings use 213 and the micro tag is 203, but they're the same family and they're very well supported. So that's kind of why I like these. So yeah, if you big fingers or small fingers or anywhere in between, check it out. Fun way to add automation to your project.
Okay.
That's my demo.
So last but not least, the star of the show, besides you tonight, is this.
Yay! It is another feather.
More feathers.
It's unending, the feather party. Hold on, let me put this
More
ring
feathers.
away. After we're done, you can pick out the ring you want.
Okay.
Yeah. This is a 7. Okay, hold on.
Last time someone gave me a ring, I had to throw it in a volcano.
I know, the folks in new products were like, we want to make more jokes about rings. And I'm like, okay, nerds. We love you all, nerds. I'm a super Lord of the Rings nerd,
we're
too.
We're doing an electronics show. I believe this is as nerdy as it gets.
This is totally okay. Look, we had a D20 bath bomb. I don't know if you're paying attention.
Yeah, this is you're at the...
We're at the top.
Pinnacle.
Tippity top.
Okay, so do you want to show this?
I do.
This feather FONA?
I will show this feather FONA. So this is the feather FONA. It's the latest in the line of feathers. So like all of our feathers, it's got the same shape. It's got micro USB. It's got battery charging built in, runs off of a LiPo, and it has a cellular module. And the cellular module, pardon me, I'm hiccuping. Can do quite a lot. It can do voice. You can connect a microphone and speaker if you want to do like actual voice phone call. You could make your own phone. It has data, so you can do GPRS if you want to send and transmit data from a website. We have tutorials, MQTT libraries, examples, and all that for the FONA module. We actually added Bluetooth. We have the modules that Bluetooth built in, so you can connect it from a computer to control and transmit data, or you can have an audio link. So I guess a handless headset. What are they called? Hands-free headset.
Hands-free.
You use a hands-free headset, the Bluetooth ones. I don't have one, so I couldn't test it, but it showed up as like the right Bluetooth device, so I guess it would work. You can also send and receive SMSs, and then you can add it to any of our feather wings, so you can add an OLED or a motor control or servo, and you can basically create your like Internet of Things or cellular of things. People really love the FONA module, so we just kind of compressed it all down into this little shape. So you want to show the overhead? I'll just show it off a little bit. So this is the FONA feather, and so this is a cellular module, and then you can connect your antenna here, use any GSM antenna. And I am thinking about a 3G module version as well. So that's planned, but this one's only 2G. But we sell 2G SIMs, and 2G works in almost all countries, and in the US, if you use T-Mobile, you can use 2G just fine. You plug in your battery over here, and this already lights up and is like ready to connect to the cellular network. You would connect plug in your SIM card over here. Maybe actually I'll show off my I have one that's already built.
I'll ask the question now while you do this. Because it's going to get asked in a variety of different ways. So where do these work?
These work anywhere in the world.
Anywhere in the world?
You just need to get a 2G SIM.
Okay.
Or a GSM SIM. But in Europe, they're absolutely easy to get. In America, just get a T-Mobile SIM. T-Mobile works great. We also sell Ting.
Yeah, we have Ting on our
We
side.
suggest Ting because the pricing is really, really good. You only use what you need to use. So this is I have a Ting SIM here. So unplug this battery, and you slot the micro SIM on the back. And that's pretty much it. It just locks in place, and that's it. So now you can if you connect a microphone and speaker, like on this demo, I remember I called you on this demo phone, you can now make phone calls, because it has a speaker and microphone. You would control the phone number by sending it a command. So you want to make a phone that has one button, all it does is call you. So I can do that. Okay. You can send and receive SMSs. You can do data transfer. You can use MQTT. You can connect to Adafruit I/O. We have example code for that. It's all actually pretty straightforward. It's like we've had the FONA module in the store for so long that we have a lot of, we've really nailed down cellular. Like we've gotten all the code and examples and like tweaking it and like parsing all the data. So we have a good library that does almost everything you need to do. And it doesn't use that much memory either. You just use a lot of flash strings. So you can use the 324 for PWM and LEDs and parsing data and controlling OLEDs or whatever.
Okay.
And then...
What else do you want to show? We're going to try to do some questions. I'm glad we didn't do the interview video.
No, I thought maybe I'd really briefly just show... I have some examples of feather wings. I don't have a demo. I kind of ran out of time for your demo. But I can show just like a feather wing example. So here's one of the examples of like an add-on. So we have a feather wing that's going to come out that's a 16 by 8 LED. So this plugs in right on top, and it matches with any of our feathers. We also have data logging capability. So this is a feather wing that adds a real-time clock and micro SD card, so you can do data logging. We also have, I used to have one that had GPS, but I don't know where it went. But basically, we have one in the store that can do servo, OLED, motor control. We're going to have a bunch of relay ones as well, so you can add relay control. So basically, like plug and play, and you can stack these up and add more functionality to your feather. So I think that's going to be fun. But basically, just extending the feather family, and all of them are cross-compatible, which is really nice. So you can use your accessories from one with the other. Now we just have cellular.
Okay, and with that, Lady Ada, was New Products. Good work.
Thank you.